why everyone feels tired all the time. You slept 7 hours, maybe even 8, but when the alarm goes off, you still feel exhausted. You drag yourself out of bed, you reach for coffee, maybe another one later in the day, but the tiredness never really goes away. And it turns out you're not imagining it. Millions of people today say they feel permanently tired, even people who technically get enough sleep. So what actually changed? There are 3 major reasons modern life leaves people feeling exhausted. One of them is something millions of people do every single night without realizing it's damaging their sleep. Another has nothing to do with sleep at all. And the final reason is something modern life has quietly removed from our daily routine: the modern energy problem. If you look at the data, something interesting appears. In many developed countries, people are not sleeping dramatically less than they did decades ago. The average adult still sleeps somewhere between 6 and 8 hours per night. Yet surveys consistently show that fatigue is rising. More people say they feel exhausted during the day. More people rely on caffeine just to function. And more people report feeling mentally drained, even when they haven't done much physical activity. So if the amount of sleep hasn't changed dramatically, why does everything feel so tiring? The answer starts with something that has quietly changed the way our brains work every day. Modern life surrounds us with constant stimulation: phones, notifications, emails, messages, news. Our brains are processing far more information than they were designed to handle. But the biggest shift in modern stimulation actually comes from something most people use right before bed: the phone effect, the smartphone. It's one of the most powerful technologies ever created, but it may also be one of the biggest reasons people struggle with energy today. Many people now spend hours each day scrolling through social media, videos, messages, and news feeds. And that habit has 2 powerful effects on the brain. The first is sleep disruption. Phone screens emit blue light, which interferes with the body's production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that signals to the body that it's time to sleep. When that signal gets delayed, the body's sleep rhythm shifts. You may still go to bed at the same time, but your body may not enter deep sleep as easily. And the second effect is even more interesting. Phones constantly stimulate the brain's dopamine system. Every notification, every new message, every swipe, these small rewards trigger dopamine in the brain. And over time, this constant stimulation can make the brain feel mentally drained. But even phones are only a part of the story, because one of the biggest causes of modern fatigue isn't sleep-related at all: the stress factor. The real energy drain for many people today is mental overload. Modern life rarely truly switches off. Work emails arrive at night. Messages appear on weekends. News updates arrive constantly. Even when you're not working, your brain may still feel on call. This creates something psychologists call cognitive overload. Your brain is constantly processing new information: messages, deadlines, notifications, decisions. And even though you might not be physically active, your brain is working non-stop. That kind of mental load can be incredibly exhausting. In fact, prolonged stress can keep the body's stress hormones, like cortisol, elevated. And when cortisol remains high for long periods, it can disrupt sleep, reduce recovery, and drain energy. So even if you're sitting at a desk all day, your brain may still feel like it's running a marathon. But there's one more factor that plays a surprisingly large role in how tired people feel: and it's something modern life has quietly removed. The sleep quality problem. Before we get to that final factor, there's something important to understand about sleep. Not all sleep is equal. Two people may both sleep for 7 hours, but the quality of that sleep can be completely different. Sleep happens in cycles: deep sleep, REM sleep, and lighter sleep stages. These cycles are essential for recovery, but modern habits often disrupt them. Late night screens, caffeine late in the day, irregular sleep schedules, artificial lighting, all of these things can quietly interfere with sleep quality, which means someone may technically sleep long enough, but still wake up feeling tired. This is one reason so many people rely on caffeine to get through the day. Coffee temporarily boosts alertness, but it doesn't solve the underlying cause of fatigue, and sometimes it makes sleep even worse later that night. But the final reason people feel so tired today may be the most overlooked. And before we get into the final reason modern life leaves people so exhausted, if you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing for more videos explaining the strange things about modern life. The lifestyle shift. For most of human history, daily life looked very different. People spent large amounts of time outdoors. They moved throughout the day, and their exposure to natural light followed the rhythm of the sun. Modern life has quietly removed many of those signals. Today, many people spend most of their day indoors, under artificial lighting, sitting at desks, looking at screens. Sunlight plays an important role in regulating the body's internal clock. It helps the brain know when to feel alert and when to prepare for sleep. When people spend most of the day inside, that natural rhythm can become disrupted. Movement also plays a role. Physical activity helps regulate energy levels and improves sleep quality. But sedentary lifestyles reduce circulation and can make fatigue worse. So even though modern life has made many things easier, it has also removed many of the natural systems that once helped regulate our energy. Conclusion. So the reason so many people feel tired today isn't just a lack of sleep. It's the combination of several modern changes happening at the same time. Phones disrupting sleep cycles, constant mental stimulation, chronic stress and information overload, and lifestyles that involve less sunlight and movement than ever before. All of these factors combine into one result: a world where many people feel permanently exhausted. And until those patterns change, feeling tired may simply become one of the defining experiences of modern life. If you found this video interesting, you might enjoy the next one as well.